Hiya, good evening. Long time no speak. As you can hear, I'm still just finishing up a spirit session. Just be in and out as quick as possible by the one doing a spirit session. Right, well, should I go into who's on it because I don't like it? Spirits, you're not allowed nowhere near my children, nor near my husband. Um, I'll have the chat. Sorry, everyone. I sort of forgot I was doing this. Um, my son's just going to bring me out the chat in a minute. But I don't like them being around too much when I'm doing a spirit session. So, spirits, what do you think I need to know about Matthew? Thank you. Thanks. Oh, thank you. I'll be in a minute. Hi, Chris. Hi, Danny. Hi, Stormy. Hi, Amy. Oh, lots of you here. Hello. Thank you for being with me. I'm sorry I've had to cancel a few days. I've really not been very well. I'm still not very well, but I didn't want to not speak with you anymore. I miss you all. How are you all? Can you all hear me okay? Thank you, Chris. How's your day been? May, are you with me? May, if you're with me, can you tell me your cat's name, please? Oh, I miss not speaking to you all. All right, I'll message you later, Chris. I'm just going to finish off this quick session. I've been out here doing this for about 20 minutes, and then I've done about a 15-minute session earlier. One minute. Well, the batteries on my spirit box have gone down really quickly, like really quickly. Um, Not so much Stormy, but not so much. But I didn't want to put off speaking with you all anymore because like it's been quite a few days. Well, for me, it's been quite a few days. Um, Hi, Ver, Verdana, Diana, Verdana. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It's really nice of you. Oh, is it right to call you B? I think, are you the lady that said just call me V? Hi, Swedes. How are you? Welcome to the chat. And just doing a spirit box session in the background, just in case you can hear it. Spirits, I'm going to have to say goodnight to you in a minute, darlings. Can you say goodnight for me? If there's any messages I need to know, if you tell me them now, or anyone in the chat, and then say goodnight. Yeah, I can't remember what chat it was now, but I remember you saying to me, just call me V or send to someone else. And I thought that's a bit easier. How are you, V? And how are you, the Swedes? Welcome to my live streams. It's nice to see you here. Spirits, do you have any messages, darlings? I'm not kidding. When I first turned on this spirit box, um, this time, a massive black mass was right there blocking. I couldn't see anything. It's still there now, really, but I couldn't see anything. It's nice to see new people here. Spirits, can you say goodnight to me, darlings? See that black mass is gone now, and I can see the slide and everything. But at the beginning, it was just all black. Yeah, Demi or Earth Mama, whichever you wish. You can choose. Just don't call me anything horrible. Stormy, your computer's working. That's brilliant. That's really, really good. It's horrible when you've got like your computer down or Wi-Fi down. It's horrible, isn't it? I'm really pleased for you, Stormy. That's brilliant. How's everything going with the fire where you are? Oh, thank you, Danny. I know it's amazing, isn't it? Um, I think I've got 102 subs. Like that's just amazing. It just built up really slowly and then went quick. And yeah, thank you very very much. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Amy. Thank you all so much because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even be here doing this. I wouldn't be at over 100 subs. I wouldn't have the friends that I have now, and I wouldn't have this to look forward to either. So thank you all so so much. I care about you all very much. 103 now. That must have been V then. 103. That's cool. Thank you all very much for subscribing. Um, I think it's absolutely crazy to be honest, but I'm really glad to have you all with me. The spirits are speaking quite a bit right now. Do you know it's so cold here? Does anybody know? This is the first sort of like uh, um, cold weather patch I've had since starting doing this. Like all the grass is like glistening right now with the frost. But does anybody know how the spirit box and that, how do they stand in cold weather? Does anyone know? Get in there, Stormy. I love you all. Thank you, B. That's kind of you. Wow, really? I've heard that's happening, Stormy, actually. Okay, that's good, Amy. Stormy, I've heard of that happening, not just with the fires, but with the hurricanes, the flooding. Why wouldn't you want people to help? It's just, surely they can't stop people from helping other people, humans. Can they? Can they actually stop you being a kind human? I don't know. Obviously, they can. Yeah, I'm glad you're safe as well. But like, I can imagine you feel proper gutted and frustrated that you can't go out there and help. Where's the UK summer gone? We've had a couple of days this year, and that's it. Where's our summer? Spirits, I can hear you talking away. As you know, I'm recording everything, so I'm going to hear it all back in a minute. Thank you for speaking with me. Would you like to give me your names before I say goodnight? Good, Stormy. Good for you. I would as well, darling. Cora, I wish I could complain about the same thing, Amy. I need, I need the heat. I'm one of these people because my origin's like a Greek Cypriot. So I do need the heat and need the sun. I'm not very good with winter at all. Yeah, definitely take care of yourself, Stormy. Like, take it easy, look after yourself. Um, you're doing an amazing job. You really are. You're a very, really, really good guy. A really kind person. Well done. Big well done to you, sweetheart. Right, spirits. I'm going to leave that running now. Let me find something to stand this on 1 minute. Hold on, sorry. I'm trying to. 1 minute. I think I'm just going to have to hold this. As soon as I finish my cigarette, I'll say goodnight to the spirits because I have spent quite a long time with them this evening. No. Whose channel? Swedes. What? Stormies? I think he's got quite a few subs already, bless him. He deserves them all. Spirits, I'm going to have to say goodnight to you in a minute, darlings. Oh, yeah, I like the colours of winter, but I much prefer warm weather. Yeah, me too, Danny. I'm exactly the same. I hate being cold. Mine? Really sweet? Thank you. That's really, really nice of you to say. That's really kind of you to say, darling. Thank you. I'm going to say goodnight, spirits, in a minute. Normally, when I say that, they start talking like 20 at a time. You really are so sweet, all of you, you know. Hear that big aeroplane going over the top. As soon as I say I'm going to go, they start talking even more. They do it on purpose so that I don't press stop. You're all really, really kind. Thank you. You'll have more confidence in me than I have in myself. spirits. Thank you very much for speaking with me, darlings. I'm going to say goodnight to you now, though. Can you say goodnight back? We'll see if they're going to say goodnight. I hope they say goodnight. Oh, love you too. I love you all. You're all really amazing. I wish I could just click my fingers and you all just were in my home. I could give you all a big cuddle. Thank you all. Spirits, can you say goodnight to me, please, darlings? I don't know. Don't think they're going to say goodnight. I hope they do. I prefer it when they say goodnight to me. Danny, I haven't got the I've just always all through my life just been myself, but that's normally made it sound quite um alone, really. But now there's people that like me for who I am, which is really cool. No, I'm outside in the garden, Amy. I've got my spirit box going. There's no children out here with me. Wow. What did you say then? Right here? That was really, like, amazingly clear. Uh, Is there a spirit child with me now? What is your name? What's the child's name, please? Can you say your name again? When you listen to this back, you're going to be quite surprised, I think. Is there a spirit called Mark here? If my spirit guides are here, can you please lend a hand to the spirits that you can help? Spirits, if you can look out for my spirit guides, if they offer you your hand, can you take it, please? Oh, I just. Hi, Jedi. I've just got who PX is. Yeah, I used to as well. Okay, if there's a spirit child here, can you either say your name or can somebody else say the child's name, please? Is Mark and Paul here? Ditto, Danny. What? The one beginning with M. Spirits, I'm going to play back everything you've said now, and I'm going to write it all down, and I will come and speak with you tomorrow. I promise. I'd really like to know the name of the child that's here. What? How did he slip up? Did he say something, Danny? What do you all think about proving D, like Andrew and Alex? Do you believe them or not? Spirits, I'm going to say goodnight, darlings. If you could say goodnight, that'd be really nice. I'll come and speak with you again tomorrow. You're going to say goodnight to me? You're going to say goodnight? I know you're there. I'm very much, I'm getting much more ability in sensing where spirits are stood. See, now that black mist has come again. Would you like to say goodnight? Can everyone hear me? Can you all hear me? Spirits, if my spirit guides try to help you, please let them help you. Okay? And I'll speak with you in the morning. Please go back and carry on what you were doing before. and I will speak with you tomorrow, okay? I come in love and light as always. I mean no harm to anyone. I wish to help you all if I can. Can you all hear me? Thank you, V. Okay, spirits. Good night, darlings. Thank you for tonight. If my spirit guides can help you, they will. So please see if they can help. In love and light, I leave you all. Blessed be and rest in peace. I'll speak to you in the morning. Right, let's go inside. Um, that's Andrew from Proving D. Is that the one? Alright, 1 minute. I've got to try and carry all this inside. I've got my bag and a drink, and I've got to somehow open the door like this. Oh, 1 minute. Oops. 1 minute. Got to put one thing down. Lock the back door. Right. Let me put you here. And let me put my thing in there. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me just grab. Can you get me a drink out here? Thank you. A drink, you know what drink we're not saying it so it gets sponsored. So sponsor it. You just pass it over here, babe. Right. Thank you. You know my bag that's got all my spirit stuff in it. It says "believe" on it or something. Probably behind the clothes horse. Can you pass it here? Because I think it's got my paper. Yeah, but I need to make sure I've got my padded paper with some pages in it. 1 minute, sorry everyone. But this is a full-up notepad. I think I need to be buying a new notepad. I'll find the pad and pen in 1 minute. Right. So how is everyone? Does Demi mind mentioning over channels? Check them out on. All right, Chris. Sorry. Oh, okay. I'm just catching up with your chat. Sorry. Can you not? Can everyone hear and see me? Okay. All right. Good. 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 Um. Yeah. I don't like to mention channels if it's too um if it's not to sort of big them up, then I don't like to really mention channels. Um, I'm not really into that, but um, I knew who. 1 minute, 'cause my cat is ripping my front door apart, literally. You know the insulation around the doors. My cat is just such a I've had him 16 years, and I swear he's ripped a big long load of it. So every winter it gets really cold because of him. Okay, I'm glad you can all hear me. Um, let me just pour my drink into a cup because we're not mentioning names of what I drink until they would like to give me a little message and tell me that they're willing to send me some free products if I mention them and drink it from their can. Isn't that right, Chris? Um, how's everyone been anyway? How are you all? What's your solution, Danny? Gives me wings. Well, it certainly helps. um, so how have you all been? What have you all been up to? Oh yeah, catnip. I give my cat catnip, and he eats it. When he was younger, he used to roll around in it and like be in his own little dream world, and it was brilliant. But now he's older, he just licks it off the floor or whatever you put it on, and eats it like a donut. He's such a donut, my cat. Seriously, why did I have to pick the one cat that attacks me his whole life? And good for you. I'm glad you've been lazy, Danny. That means that you've been taking some time for yourself. That's what that means. Yeah, I know. And I know that my cat, um, on the odd occasion that I have one of them rolled cigarettes, um, if my cat's outside, when he was a kitten like 16 years ago, he used to follow the smell and go, and like you try and move him away and he'd be like back at the thing he's sniffing. But yeah, we got him catnip. If you give him a toy, this is what I mean, right? He's not a normal cat in any way at all. Right, first of all, he attacks me all the time. Right, now he's got like one tooth left, maybe not even that. Right, so I'm having to cut things up really small. I'm doing it all nice for him, and he's just like hisses at me all the time. And like if I pick him up, he try and scratch my face. Like I've had him for like six since he was a kitten for 16 blooming years, and he still treats me like crap. Story of my life. You can imagine them all like high on catnip, can't you, in the club? Like, yeah. That's just my imagination, maybe, but I can imagine it. Cats have like half cut, closed eyes, like, do you know what I mean? Like, just bobbing along to the music. Yeah, maybe, Danny. Yeah, that is a very good point because he doesn't attack my husband. So that is actually a really I've never not thought of that for 16 freaking years. I've not thought of that idea myself. Well, Okay, I've only sort of realised since in the last year that I have this horrible attachment. Hey Tommy, hi honey, how are you? It's nice to see you here. How are you? Can you look? Can you calm it down in there? Can you look? Stop it, please. Um, what is the problem? It's like either you go and tell mum or I'll tell her. I'm so alright. It can be. It's like don't come on here because you're not dressed properly. It can be put back on really easily, so don't worry about it. Tell Birdie he's got no reason to be mad at you. It's nothing to do with him. Okay. It can just be put back on, so don't worry about it. Um, what was I going to say? Yeah, no, I'm glad that the flu's starting to leave you. It's awful. The flu's horrible. Oh, no, flu's horrible. Um, pure honey and um, lemon and a spoonful of sugar. It's really soothing for your throat. But the honey, if you like honey, have a spoonful of raw honey, and it coats your throat, and it's really really good for you. It's actually a very good like sort of medication, soothing medication, a natural one. By the way, it's like ripped off. You can stick it all back on. Listen, it's let me. Sorry, 1 minute. All you do is this part here goes inside here. You twist it round, and it goes on. All right. So stop and stop having a go at them anyway. It's not your place. All right. You're their brother. Well, swine flu. Stormy. All right, Stormy. Take care, honey. Thank you for popping in. And I hope to see you soon. But look after yourself, okay? And know that you're a really, really good guy. What you're doing is amazing. But be safe. But really be safe, okay? Blessed be to you, love and light. And I hope everyone is okay, with the fire. I just hope something happens in your favour and puts the fire out. Lots of love, honey. I got honey yesterday. That's the perfect honey, then, Tommy. That's the perfect honey. That's what I use. Honey from a local beekeeper. Um, but yeah, have a spoonful of that. And if you're coughing as well, that really soothes and sort of soothes the cough down a little bit because it coats all of the little tiny fine hairs and stuff in your throat that get irritated, at the moment. Danny, I can't imagine having swine flu. That's awful. Bye, Stormy, hun. Um, Swine flu, yeah, goodness me. I've read, even though they like to scaremonger with everything and say this is going to be the worst thing ever, and it's every year it's something different in the papers. But I heard them say that this year is going to be the worst winter flu ever. So that's going to be great, especially with my autoimmune children, and the brittle asthmatic and just normal asthma, all of it's going to be made bad if they catch the flu. So um, it's not good at all. That's awful, Danny. That's really awful. You should have been in hospital, darling, on oxygen and not having to walk to the toilet. How long was you ill for? If you just told me or not? But how long was you actually ill with it for? If you've told me already, sorry. That's awful, isn't it? I'd hate that. I'm bad enough with like I don't like things taking me out. Do you know what I mean? Like making me not in control of what I can and can't do. I hate that. That's why my back and that is oh my god. Bailey. No, can you just let Charlie in, please? Yeah, 6 days. Thank you, Bailey. Did your 10-year-old get it as well? Yeah. There's lots of viruses that get put out into the atmosphere um in certain areas. Lots of um lots of classified documents from I think I might have even shared it or I might have saved it on my FYI playlist on my YouTube channel. Go and check out Eula afterwards. All the different playlists that I've got. I've put them together like, one of them's got a lot of information that is not known to everybody because they don't look into things. But it's information that is really important, I think. Um, they wouldn't treat you again. That's disgusting, isn't it? So if you got it again, they wouldn't treat you. Thank goodness that he didn't catch it. Wow. You would have thought he definitely would have caught it if he was caring for you, being in the same, environment as you. I'm glad it passed like in 6 days though. Like, I know of cases, like I've heard of cases that take weeks and weeks and weeks to pass. So I reckon you must have quite a strong, only treat each person once when they catch it. It's like if you get it a second time round. That's mental. It is all about money with them, and it's all they care about. It really is all they care about. Well, I don't know what this winter flu is going to be like, but 1 minute, because my cat's now ripping the bottom of my door. What did he stop? Seriously, my cat. No, because his food is in the downstairs toilet, right, in a bowl, obviously, not in the toilet. But because the door's not open, rather than waiting, he's ripping the door. Like it's just crazy. It does my head in. Oh, bye, V. Thank you for popping by. It's nice to see you. Hope to see you again. It is like that. Most definitely, Chris. That's all they care about. If it's just about money, that's all really. It is all they care about. Is disgusting. Um, be quiet. Bye, B. Um, don't curse. What? No, you're welcome, B. I just read your message. your your thingy comment. They come back because it's put back into our atmosphere. Oh, thank you, B. That's very nice. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you again. Have a great Thursday night and have a great Friday and start your weekend. Bloody horse flu. Don't say that. Um, like you know this Zika virus. Um, well, they're saying that they have released these sterile mosquitoes, right, which are going to go out, and they're going to, you know, is somehow get rid of these other mosquitoes that were causing this supposed Zika virus, right? Well, first of all, like, how did they make these mosquitoes, these sterile, special, strong mosquitoes so quickly? And how come you don't hear nothing else about it now? Because you think that now the pregnant women that were supposedly going to be affected, their babies were going to be affected by the Zika virus. We hear nothing else about this now. When people go on holiday to Brazil, areas around Brazil, they're packing their luggage up to come back. How do you know a mosquito doesn't just, they're only little things. How do you know one of them doesn't get inside the t shirt that you've packed in your suitcase? You bring it back here, open your suitcase when you go home, and then that mosquito, it obviously breeds and stuff. Um, Honestly, my mosquito bites on my legs are when I get bitten. They now only last year and this year. I've never ever had a problem with mosquito bites my whole life. Right, I'm 40 in a couple of months. Right, so last year and this year, whenever I get bitten, it swells up like this wide, and it's like this far off the top of the skin. It's red hot. Um, I have to put plasters and stuff on it because it is not nice. Um, it has poison and stuff. And then it takes a long time to go down, and it's really, really sore. And then when it goes, you're left with a horrible scar. I have got scars all over my legs now due to just 2 years of mosquito bites, and it's horrible because like they're really visible. Like, so if I was to wear a skirt, they're going to be really visible. And it's like off. It's put me off. Like, I'm not confident anyway, but I don't want to go out with like, and I don't like tights, so I don't want to go out with like anyway. But why are the mosquitoes doing this all of a sudden to me? They've never bothered me like this before. I used to go to Cyprus every year when I was younger. Um, yeah, see, I think that really, that's unusual as well, Tommy. That lots of horses died, race horses. Um, yeah, Danny, that's like, and I bet your boyfriend hasn't. He did he get bites like this every year? Did mosquitoes affect him like this every year, or has it just happened like this year or last year and this year? Because mine started last year, and they they were proper seriously bad, like really bad. I've never heard of horsefly. I've heard of the rest, but I've not heard of horsefly. Yeah, and last year was the first time it happened to me. I'm not kidding you. I've got so many like scars all over my legs from literally where my ankles start up to my hip bone. I've got a couple of scars like I had two bites on my belly. I've I've never had problems like this before. Yeah, Tommy, when you go to Greece or Cyprus, you can't just go to sleep like that. You've at least got to have like a plug in. Huh? Oh, is the laptop your laptop charged? Yeah. Right. Listen, just go and say to her, got 2 minutes to finish up. Then I'm having a go. All right. Okay. Yeah, you need to. Yeah, I know. You literally have to go on the hunt for them buggers and kill them. Like a normal mosquito bite, all right, it itches, but it's not a big problem really. But these ones that get so badly infected, like my legs were like on fire. Like you put your hands on, like just even near the bite, and you could. I'm not kidding you. You could feel the heat coming up of them, where they were that angry and red and like I thought it was because of this like a this HRT cream that I used. Was her? I said yes, and don't keep bothering me with it. Um, because I put the gel at the top of my legs, so I thought it was attracting the mosquitoes, but it's not that at all. It is literally that there is some beefy mosquito out there that's probably on steroids or something, and it's coming around biting us. And but our bodies are reacting. Some of our bodies are reacting bad to it. But yeah, the plug-in sort of coil thing is, but also mosquito nets are really they're so worth it. When we used to go and see my nan and granddad in Cyprus, they always used to like they used to spray us before we went to bed, which can't be good for you. But Nora's getting covered in mosquito bites. Um, wow, though that's lovely to be able to have a house on an island in Greece. I'd sort out the mosquito problem because that's like a little paradise place to get away to. Like if you get the mosquito nets and put it over your bed, zip it up so that like no mosquitoes can get in there during the day. It's nice and safe and that. And then at night time, Yeah, but mosquito nets they just go around your bed. There's got to be a way of being able to at least like even if it's not done properly, like sort of rig something up. Like I know my husband, he would like if 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 there's like my husband is the sort of person that will go into an empty cupboard in your kitchen and say, "Oh, I can make a meal out of everything here," and makes a banging meal. Like, and I look in there and I can't see nothing. um, if things go wrong, he's able to rig things up. Like, he's really um. I know, like if it came to survival and all that, my husband would just like win it like that. He'd have a beautiful house made up out of whatever, but it would be warm, it would be comfortable, it would be waterproof, and he's really really good like that. Yeah, like even if you had like a piece of like a wooden stand of some kind that it sort of somehow hooks up to. I don't know. But it's better than getting attacked by mosquitoes. Um, yeah, when you're outside, I can imagine like you get a lot of mosquitoes buzzing around. But do you get geckos on the island? Because they help keep the mosquitoes down, the mozzies. I can't find a big notepad, so I'm going to be using one that size. So it's literally going to be about, because normally it's a good few pages of writing. Let me just see. Ah, this has actually got some of my earlier questions that I was asking the spirits. It's quite crazy. Yeah, um, yeah, I love geckos, and they're like always like if there's like a light on the outside wall, they're always like nose pointing inwards towards the light. I love geckos. Yeah, but because Danny, I think what Tommy's saying is because he's got a stone house, he can't put the sort of hooks in. Wow, really? I have you. What sort of animals have you got? What sort of animals were released? What is it? Tattooed, Danny, onto your hand. I haven't got any tattoos on my hands. I've got one at the top of my arm, but I've got eight at the minute. The end it will be 10, I think. So two more. Yeah, maybe just like I don't know, try and rig something up, but excuse me, but like I don't know, like you're gonna have buzzing around you when you're outside, no matter where you go, like on all the Greek islands or in Cyprus. That's just like part of being there, isn't it? Really, unfortunately, but um, I really that's cool, Danny. That's cool. I do like I like tattoos. I think I got a number actually for a really good tattooist at Southend, but it's like worth travelling because this person's tattoo is like amazing. It's like a child's hand holding an adult's hand, and it is spot on, brilliant. So I said to the person, like, where did you get your ink done? And he told me, and I was like, cool. And I'm sure that I've got the number, but I'll be travelling to Southend to get my next ones done. 3, yeah, by the net yourself, it's easier, I think. Walk around in a net. um, 3, that's all right. Doesn't matter at all. Do you have numbing cream or anything, Danny, or do you just go for it? Or does he, Jedi? Where's your brother's tattoo? Or tattoo place? Sorry. Do you have any tattoos then, Jedi, because of your brother do, having a place, or do you not have tattoos? God, you know. Um, yeah, me too. Danny, I've never had numbing cream with any of mine. I don't know if any of you watch Brian Phase Rug. He had the tattoo done a couple of days ago, and it he was like, it did hurt him. Bless. Oh, okay. Yeah, but it would be the feeling of having something around his head, though. I get that. Yeah. Um, that's all right, Tommy. It doesn't matter. Don't know. I'm sure that there will be a way that you can avoid the mozzies at night time at least. So, Jedi, have you got any tattoos yourself or not? Um, yeah, I'm definitely going to be travelling to Southend for my um, next tattoo. There is nothing wrong with that, Jedi. I actually thought that you was going to come back and say no, don't have any tattoos. I don't know why. I just sort of knew that you was sort of not for them. That's mad, isn't it? Yeah, there's definitely going to be something that would repel them. I'm sure you can look up on the internet, Tommy, what smells do mosquitoes hate, like, or what can I use to repel mosquitoes? Like, I think tea tree oil is a good one. Probably eucalyptus too, but you'd have to. I don't know. You don't want to put pure oil straight on your face. Pure essential oils because it's very strong and concentrated, and it will hurt your skin. But there's got to be a way of doing it. Like maybe what you could do is get like a little pot and put some I don't know, like really sort of pure cream. I'm not sure what cream. Maybe even like a cocoa butter cream or something like that, but just a small amount, and then add a couple of drops of the oils in that repel the mosquitoes, and then put that on your face. Maybe that might be an idea, you know. Well, I don't know. Citronella. Yeah, eucalyptus oil. Because I know that that repels like fleas, them types of things. Because it's a very strong smell. But you'd have to look it up to see. Oh, that's horrible, Danny. Um, yeah, but vapor rub. Yeah, eucalyptus like a vapor rub. That's right. Yeah, similar to that. But you wouldn't want to put a vapor rub on your face because that will hurt your skin and make your eyes burn and stuff. Um, Danny, I would have told the company where to stick it. To be fair, yeah. What was your job, Danny? But like, what was your job when you had to take out your piercings? I don't think people have the right to tell you to take out your piercings. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, good, Chris. Stick your job. Well, that job doesn't tell me that job. I don't see why you would have to take out your piercings for that job. Like in their mind. Yeah, a lot more than that. Do it nicely, Jaden, because your dad's in bed. Yeah, and cover up your tattoos. Um, luckily, a lot of my tattoos I can hide. So if people like what I'm wearing today, no one would know that I had a tattoo. I have them in certain places where people don't really. It's not on view too much, like all the time. Yeah, you definitely have a right to be yourself. Totally agree, Chris. That's why um I wouldn't take like I don't know, like if you're I don't even see like I was gonna say I don't know, like maybe if you was like a teacher or but even then no, I don't see that or person has the right to tell anyone what they should and shouldn't look like. Do you know what I mean? Like, take out your piercings, cover up your tattoos, like, tie your hair back, have your hair down. Like, none of that. Don't dye your hair. Like, no one has any right. Um, if you lot don't stop it, you're not going to be on timeout. Is Amy still here? Wow. I don't confirm exactly. The world's becoming a cult. No, good for you, Chris. I don't conform to anybody's ways at all. I That's why, like I said at the start of this, I don't have many people that oh, that's all right. I just didn't want you to be left out, Amy. That was all. Bless you. You do what you've got to do, my darling. Um, yeah, like I home educate my three younger children because I won't have them being made into robots, like told they're not allowed to smile, they're not allowed to speak, they're not allowed, and this is at age 4 or 5. You're not allowed to help another like child if they fall over and hurt themselves. Like my little girl got told off for helping another child. Um, yeah, if people don't like who you are, then they can all do one, really, can't they? Most definitely. What, what happened then, Danny? You don't. If you don't want to say, just say it's all right. But they are so full of lies, and they all back each other up. Like they all back up each other's lies. You've got no chance of beating them. Never. Sapphire, I don't blame him the way. Yeah, I don't blame him the way that I just heard you speaking to him. You've been on that for ages, all right? He's gonna have next to no battery left, and you're speaking to him like that. That's really naughty. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. I don't care. He didn't do it on purpose, did he? But you've gone out your way to do that. Why say that then? Mhm. Goodness me. It's hard work raising monkeys. Danny, wow. But like, if they done that, why did you allow that? Like, did you feel awkward? Or God, it is so wintry. Step out here, and it's so wintry. I actually can't believe it is like so winter. Sorry, but wintry right now. Don't know where the hell heck summer's gone. Bloody hell, Danny. That's disgusting. In fact, a lady that lives in the same road as me on the opposite side, about 4 or 5 doors down, she's a care worker and she's a really nice lady. And she gets hit every time she goes into work, and at night she gets hit by a quite a strong male. It's disgusting. Shit. Danny, that's disgusting. How on earth could they have got away with that? How could they have made up enough lies to have got away with that? Well, I know what they're like actually, so I can quite imagine how they made up. all them lies. And nerve damage is so painful because I've got nerve damage throughout my body, and it is really really painful, really painful. I'm so sorry, Danny. That's just so disgusting, and I'm so sorry. Welcome back, Amy. Was the shirt ripped or something? Can you fixing it? Tommy, I like your passion. Like you're ready to get whatever company it was that have done that to Danny. Like within a flash, you're ready to get stuck in and get them closed down and get them splashed all over the social media and that. Fair play to you. Seriously, like, can't you go to like the press or something? Yeah, I'm unemployable. It's not worth it's not worth anyone's while employing me because I could probably do 1 day a week and then would have to be calling in sick every day after that because I'd be recovering from that first day. Danny's in the UK, yeah. What's that saying? Shit talks and money walks or something. That sounds about right for that company. Tommy's like, no messing. I like that. Oh well, let's see. Are they still going now, are they, Danny, or have they closed down or something? Yeah, but be very careful, Tommy. Be careful, not like when I say be careful what you say on live streams, I don't mean to say be careful of us here because no one here is like horrible or bad or anything, but be careful what you say because you just don't know who's listening in to this chat. Um, Big Brother have eyes all and ears everywhere now. I mean, you must know that, Tommy, actually. But I mean, they spy on you through your camera 24/7. They spy on you through your microphone 24/7. They spy on you through your smart meters, smart TVs, and all that 24/7. It's just disgusting what they're doing. And they think no one knows, but I know. Hi, Paul. You seem like a very good, nice person, Tommy. Oh, how are you, Paul? Oh, it's very cold. Jaden, what's wrong? Come here. What's happened? Oh, can you leave it alone a minute? 1 minute, let me just set up my little boy. Come here, what's happened? What's wrong? Hmm? What's happened? Hmm? You alright, Papa? Well, Tommy. Oh no, Jedi.
One of the live streams before, because I haven't seen him before. Like saying anything in the chat.
No, been here a few times. Yeah. What happened? No, sorry, what?
It's been enjoy. I asked somebody to stop something on my laptop.
Mm.
You need different. I just wanted to stop.
Alright, alright.
And
What was
also,
you doing?
one time, Jane threw a soft pillow at Bailey, and Bailey shot it really hard back.
Mm-hmm.
And he hit him right in the cheek.
Just hold me a minute. Sorry, everyone. Well, I think that they're in Tommy's bad books. I hate corrupt companies as well, and there's so much corruption in this world, too much. Hi. Yeah, you can turn around. It's all better now. Mama's cuddles.
Boy, about your card. Make us calm down way quicker.
They always keep the doctor away, he said, and they always work.
What is song again?
What, an apple a day?
Hi.
An apple a day keeps the doctors
The
away.
twins and
Keep your voice down, Papa.
Mummy and Jaden and me. The chat is actually down there, so you can see it. I didn't actually see your kiss, but thank you. Up there is where you're actually. That's your screen, so you look at that little
It's
dot.
so bad, isn't it? So many people. Amy says, "Hi, little ones."
Hi, Amy. Hi, Amy.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. That's what we do it when we always just keep on saying the same thing. Like, and also, last night, Bailey and me, today, like me and B said the same thing at the same time, and we were thinking the same. We didn't tell each other.
Um, Let me turn this down because I can hear it back. A little bit of a lag actually between
There's a
what
little
I'm
bit
saying,
uh,
between what I say and when you hear it.
just pretend we're all laggy. Please, it's not laggy. That's it.
Watch this space then. Wow. In a minute, I am going to play the EVP recorder back. And as you know, I plug the EVP recorder. No, I plug the spirit box into this speaker. Then I have the EVP recorder um, up against the speaker, and then I record it all, and then I play it straight back to you all here. I know most of you already know that, but there's a few new people that might not know that. So, all right, take that in if you want. Don't trip on it though. Um, he's so gentle-hearted. He is. His feelings get hurt so much. He's a little darling. Um, no, you haven't done it at all. You're fine, darling. I'm fine. I like it when you all talk in the chat like that, and I like it. And plus, I was dealing with my little boy anyway, so it's all right. It's so cool. Coolio. Um, I need a pen. No, I'm not going to do the pen pineapple song. No, I'm not. Where's my vape? I do need my vape though, so I'll get out my pens that I'm going to use today, which is going to be my baby blue pen and a couple of spares just in case. I'm just going to go and get my vape and a tablet or two. The tribe will win all over every single time, Chris, I think. Give me 1 second. I say 1 second, it takes me about a minute to get Just 1 minute. My box of pills. Really, Paul? Wow, okay. Make sure you're timing though. Think about timing, Danny, of Tommy and then doing a video. Just think about timing. Um, I've got bubble gum mainly, and then a little bit of cherry bomb on top. Was the car in good condition, Paul, or had they smashed it up? I'm just thinking of the car's owners, whether they got their car back in a good way, in a good state, or whether they got a wrecked car back. Exactly, Chris. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Can everyone else hear me okay or not? Give me a minute. Can you hear me better now? Can you hear me better now, Paul? Everything has ears. So and just be careful now what you talk about. Just maybe wait and inbox each other or something. Yeah. I can hear other videos. Good. Can you not hear me all right still, Paul? This is up as high as I can get it. I just turned the volume up on there. Yeah. You still can't hear me. Can everyone else hear me all right? Sorry, Paul. Try refreshing it, hun. Okay. I'll sit like this, yeah? Can you hear me like this? Cool, it hurts my stomach to cough, and then that hurts my back. I can't win either way. All right, good, Paul. Right. Just a little bit of right. The last session that I'm going to play you. The first session's about 10 or 15 minutes. The last session's about 25 minutes, right? When I ask about a spirit called Matthew, it's really, really important. If anyone can hear anything regarding that, like it's really important. So, is everybody ready for me to play the first session anyway? What's the time? It's the 14th, goodness me. So 14th of the 9th, 17, back garden, 22, 30, right. Okay. Amy, Danny, are you ready? Jedi, are you ready? I'm trying to think of the other people that are here. Just finished up your dinner. Let me make sure this is the. Just gonna do a 15-minute session before I go live. Right, that's the last one. So let's play the first one first. Good evening, spirits. I'm sorry I haven't spoken to you for a few days. I'm asking for any spirits that can hear my voice to come forward, as long as you're kind and friendly and you mean no harm. Just the same as me, I mean no harm to you. Please stand forward and speak into this little black box, that'd be brilliant. I'm going to listen out for clear EVPs. Just press the box down. Don't worry, Danny. It's funny that both of these things froze. What I'm trying to do is just catch clear EVPs, but now the spirit box is on. Pinging me, that's an old one, Danny. My speaker lead. I'll get it sorted in 1 minute. I've just got to catch up with the writing. Hi, Ewan. Right. See, sacrifice is something that I heard that I need to know about. Ezekiel, Amy. Do you think that's a name, or what do you think that is? Why, what's wrong, Ewan?
Watching Paranormal Freddy's downstairs.
Right, Bailey, get that off the TV. Can I just say, I'm not having you putting anything to do with 5 minutes of Freddy. Look at her like that, and you can sit on the floor until I'm ready to take you to bed. I don't care. Oi, you know that they have nightmares about that. I don't care. No, you can't. Turn it off. Get it off the telly. You know that's what. Turn it off and get it off the telly. And if you take it out and Sapphire, you will be in here sitting on the floor. Right, Bailey, come in here.
I know you like the sound of thunder, so it's a thunder lover.
Oh, thank you. The
Can
sun's
you
up.
snap out for me?
1 minute, my darling. It's a love heart from Jaden. 1 minute, because I've got to just write down all this stuff. Go and put a nice cartoon on, please. Jaden, go and put something nice on. You are not allowed to watch Five Nights at Freddy. I don't care. You, as the bigger brother, should be making it. So you know. Listen, I'm trying to do a live stream. Now be quiet and sit down. Because you went in there immediately after I told you not to be horrible, and was horrible towards her. Yeah, exactly. Right, can you, Sophia, go in there and put a nice curtain on? Right. Sorry, everyone. Right, listen. This is you. Be quiet. All right. Go and put a nice cartoon on. Go in there now with Jaden.
I'm not watching it.
I don't care. Five Nights at Freddy is not allowed on any TVs. All right. You can go in there. One last chance, Bailey. If you're unkind to them again, you will come in here. All right. I'm getting fed up with it. Bailey, if you're going to start already, you're going to be sitting down where you are. Oh, is it a biblical name, E1? I wondered why that name was what that name was said. Sorry, let me just. Sorry, my kids are playing. Well, no, one of my kids are playing up and making it so it's problems for the rest. So far, I don't want you coming in here whinging. I say what? Go in there and put something on. I've told you. Well, I want E1 watching, so I will. I'm not happy about that. Really, that's interesting, Jedi. Bailey. Listen, you don't need to be in here making that noise. Just go in, turn it on.
You call baby.
I was going to tell Bailey to stop being unkind. Can you go and tell him for me? And just go in there and put a cartoon on. Sorry, I was just writing down what you said there about it being after sacrifice and about there being a lot to do with sacrifice. Because not right now, darling. Not right now. I just told you I'm trying to write all this down, and in a minute I need to be holding this up here and writing here. Okay. From now on. Okay. From now on, you lot will all be in bed before I do live streams.
Mummy.
What?
These days, my tooth, my gums, I also have to keep on hurting, but I've put up with it. I have been putting up with it. But it's also very hurt. I can do it now.
Um. That's quite interesting to me that that name came up. And if it is to do with sacrifice, then that is extremely bizarre for me, I must say. Right, are we ready to play the rest? What now? Enough. You lot behave. Yeah. Right, I'm going to press play again. Can you not hear me, everyone? Can you turn that down? Okay, can you hear me or not? Hello, hello, hello. Okay. All right. Did I just hear the word cannibals and then Cathy or something? I'm just going to catch up with what is being said. I'm gonna. Did anyone else hear the word cannibal mentioned? Because I heard it when I was doing the live stream and when I was doing the session, and just now when I was hearing it back, but no one seemed to mention that. Alright, I'm going to carry on pressing play now. Did I just hear rape? Okay, Chris. Alright, Chris. Take care, Chris, alright? Thank you for being here. Love and light, darling. Blessed be. Amy, you said it to me like you'd heard it. Ewan, do you happen to know if 4:55 is anything relevant to do with Ezekiel, please? Was memories said in like a sarcastic way? You heard it at 4:55. What do you mean you heard it at 4:55? Did you, Amy, did you not hear it 4:55 said? Because if not, it's alright, it doesn't matter. Just as long as I know where I'm at. And also the fact they've mentioned memories, what they mentioned just before that. Then I thought I heard cannibalism and the word Kathy or something. And then I heard sacrifice. Bye, Chris, darling. Okay. All right, Amy, that's cool. E1, don't worry about looking it up, hun. Because Amy, yeah. When you heard what though, Ezekiel? I'm a bit confused, a bit lost. That's all right. Don't worry, Amy. All right. I'm gonna press play again. All right. There's about 4 layers of voices here. that voice said a second ago? Take the order or something. I'm gonna leave all my equipment out here because I'm coming back, alright? I'll see you in 30 minutes. Right, I'll be back out. Right, that was the first quick session I done. I done one more session as well. Let me just write this. So Emily, he won't face me. Steve. Mhm.
I need a safety deposit. I'm a cricket all white. Can you hear that?
That's weird, Jedi. That is weird.
Has it?
No, no, not right now. No, definitely not. You can do it tomorrow though.
Look what Jenny made me. You made me a friend love heart.
Oh, he made me one too. It's nice.
I think it's too hard for him to craft the last little bit.
Hmm. That's mad, actually, Jedi. I believe that the name John has been said quite a few times, but I'm not sure. Has Steve been said quite regularly as well? I can't remember, but that is mad, really mad. Um, and I know for a fact that spirits definitely know who I have in my live stream. They've left messages for people before, several different people. So yeah, like it wouldn't surprise me if they knew, but I've never known them to know, like, because your name's Jedi, they would know you as Jedi. It seems to me. It seems to me like I mean, I do have a spirit attached. I think I have a few spirits attached. Um, yeah, and it's like there's somebody always reading over my shoulder. Do you know what I mean? Like stood behind me reading over my shoulder now, sort of thing. Um, but that is a bit of a mental coincidence. So, don't know. Don't know. Um, a lot of stuff was also said in that session. Oh, okay. Well, Jedi, time will tell. Maybe, I mean, as your nan was a psychic, I mean, this could be a way that she is trying to get a message through to you. I make it. What are you doing?
I guess people win.
I I do say to any spirits that would like to leave messages for anyone in my live stream, they're welcome to. They need to say their name. No, they need to say your name, their name, and then the message. Yeah, definitely, Amy. Just put down what you hear. Don't 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 not trust what you're hearing. Yeah, that's best, Jedi. Do it that way because that's the way I like to do it. Yeah, Amy, just put what you hear, babe, because you're good at it as well. You're very good, and you are. You're very good. I mean, you do amazing paranormal investigations. You are very good, darling. So stop. Don't second guess yourself, my love. Jedi, yeah. I mean, obviously, if things come through and you hear it, it'd be really cool if you could let me know because, like, it's just like extra all the time, extra verification, extra proof that. I mean, I don't know if it was the first session, it might be the second session, but I hear them saying like spirits, like the way I say it. Do you know what I mean? It's quite mad. I mean, a radio station wouldn't say spirits a few times the way that I've been saying it. They wouldn't say a lot of stuff that I get. But I like to keep on getting more and more proof, more and more solid proof about the paranormal, the fact that it definitely exists. It's all around us, and there is much more to life than what people see. Um, if you don't mind, I'm just going to quickly do a cigarette. Um, I'll be really, really quick. Um, I mean, in the second session, maybe something you'll hear something else. Jedi. Yeah, I mean, people have had messages given to them. There was even a message given to a lady via my spirit guides, I think it was, um, that she needed to take more minerals in her diet, and she was suffering at the time. So I told her, like, this is what's been said. She started to take more minerals and she feels so much better now. So it's pretty amazing to me how just how amazing and magical it is, really. Like, I mean, obviously it's also cannot be so good, um, but with all this talking about sacrifice, the other things that they've mentioned, there's a lot of things that they've mentioned that have rung alarms for me. Just which is why I'm quite intrigued to listen to the second part of this, which is what I was doing just before I went live. Um, because I believe that a lot of answers can be found out this way, a lot of answers that I know, and maybe answers that all of you need to know. You know, maybe that's why you have sort of come here. That might be why we've been brought together, all of us. You know, I believe in things like that. I believe that there is, well, there's not a reason for everything, because trust me, my life story is crap and would make a book, um, literally a top selling book with the amount of horrific stuff that has gone on. Um, but I can see it, you know, if somebody wrote a book on it, I can actually imagine it being quite a top seller because of how much it would have in it, which is pretty messed up, really, considering that's my life. Like, listen, can you go in there, tell everyone that if they don't behave and they're not quiet, no, you've just had a massive Chinese. I told you you needed to eat it all because there was nothing else here to eat. Can you stop swinging that around, darling? Jaden. All right, well, you're just going to have to wait about half an hour and then I'll be finished doing this. Okay, and then I will do, I don't know. No, I haven't got anything for pudding. I'll do some toast or some cereal or something. But you need to go in there and behave or you won't be getting anything. Um, no, I, I also, on this second one, I can't remember what it was I said. I said something and a spirit replied in a really creepy way, very clearly, but in a low voice and very creepily said something. It was two words, I can't remember, but it said the words literally as I went from looking here to looking here. The spirit was there, like literally in front of me there, and it said something, but whatever it said wasn't good. I don't know what it said because it was quite low. Um, so I think that this second section could be quite revealing. Like I said in the first section, there's layers of voices. It seems like there's like people at different distances away talking to me. Or a lot of people talking at the same time. But there's always been a lot of spirits talking at the same time, but it didn't feel like this. It literally felt like there was layers of people at different distances. Um, that was mainly in the second section again. Um, all right, I'm gonna quickly have this cigarette. I actually still can't believe that I got over 100 subscribers when only so recently, like really recently, excuse me, I remember doing live streams with no one there. Um, and I didn't mind because I was still getting out my evidence, which is what I wanted to do. Um, but it's gone like literally within 4 months, 5 months, 5 months maximum. Um, it's gone from having no subscribers to having over 100. Like, I can't believe that like that amount of people would subscribe to me. Um, this stupid phone. People have been talking. You lot have been messaging me. Yesterday's stream. I haven't done a stream for what, love?
Mommy,
What?
he says rude words. He says rude words.
Huh?
He said rude words.
Right. Go inside and say to him, "Mummy can hear you, and she told me to tell you to stop." Um, I E1, I haven't done a live stream for 3 days or something now, maybe 4. That was so weird because I'm watching you on the, because I was looking at the chat on the phone. My little girl just walked behind me on the chat on the phone, and it's through my brain for a second because she wasn't there. Yeah, I said that I would make Paul a moderator when I get like more. Now what?
He said something too, which is quite bad.
Yeah, what? Am I an am I an idiot? What? Okay. Can you tell? Right, just go in there and I'll sort it out when I come in. Right. Um. Hi Jessie, welcome, darling. Now I feel pressured. um. I'm just having a cigarette break and then I'm going to go and play my second spirit box session. So if you like the paranormal, just stick around for a little bit and then I'll be playing the spirit box session that I literally was doing when I went live at 9 o'clock. So not long ago. Well, a few hours ago. Mm. Bye, Stormy, sweetheart. Stay safe, alright? Take care. And see you soon, but be safe, alright, Stormy? Hi, V. I forgot you were here. You've been quiet. No way, Paul. 2 more hurricanes. I know, we all rely on Paul for our updates big time. Really? That's it. Get out the fridge. I don't care. Get out the fridge. Because your attitude's been disgusting. Go in the other room. Yeah, E1. 6 hurricanes. You're telling me that's natural? Bailey, I told you not to. And I can hear you carrying on anyway. Can you go in the living room? No, you will be sorry, mate. Do not be drinking any drink. because I've told you no. Yeah, go in the other room. Yeah, definitely be watching out for your update, Paul. I always watch your updates. I'm glad I'm stuck with you, V. um, this isn't natural. There's no way that anyone can believe that 6 hurricanes in a row is natural. It's not natural. There's a reason for it. Cannot right. Have people in America? You've surely heard of the FEMA camps, yeah? It's all being done for a reason. Believe it or not, this not this exact thing, hurricanes, but destruction, natural, so-called natural destruction has been known about that it was going to hit America for at least a year and a half. Like I even remember telling friends of mine nearly 2 years ago that not to move out to America because of all this that's happening now. Like I knew it was coming. I am I'm a truth seeker, which is where them seeking comes in, the seeking bit, because I do seek the truth. I know a lot of the truth, but I won't share a lot of it because I'm not going to put my family in danger. And if people think that that's me being silly, it really isn't. Trust me, they don't like people knowing this amount of the truth, and they will silence people if they speak too much. Um, so like, oh yeah, sorry, I've just seen Paul's name again and just remembered Mod. Yeah, when I get to like, if I get to like 200 subscribers, I'll add another mod on because at the moment we've got more than enough, I think. But Paul, I already told Paul that he will be my next moderator when I, take more mods on. Man-made, machine-made, yeah. Some of that as well, Jedi. Yeah, I can imagine it does, Paul. And then they're just going to put more and more destruction um, um, on top of destruction. There'd be no coming back from it. That's what they want. I think I shared a video on my FYI channel. Um, Whenever I've done a spirit session out here, I can always sense things. Um, what was I going to say? Yes, there's no coming back from it. People are going to be relying on Homeland Security. They're going to be relying on going to these so-called helpful FEMA camps. You don't want to be going into a FEMA camp. Trust me. Do everything in your power to stay out of them places. Just trust me. You don't want to be going in them. They're not good places. That's it, V. Exactly. Yep. Exactly, Danny. I call them sheeple, not people. Um, and more people are waking up. I've noticed in the last few months, many more thousands of people are seeming to be waking up and seeing things for what they truly are. But we need a big mass of people that will stand together strong to be able to change what's happening. That's the only way, is if people take back their power and say, no, we are not having this happening anymore. We don't agree with this. No, like they've got away with it for so long due to putting so much fluoride in water, in toothpaste, in products you use. That helps to dumb you down. Do you know what I mean? To make you easier to be controlled. So there's a lot to it. There's a hell of a lot to it. Um, I wouldn't do that at the minute though, Danny, because anyone that's going to cause any problems, I can imagine them being quietened down and silenced very quickly at the moment. There's not many people to look out for other people doing wrong. Really, they well, America. It's not just America though. People don't know. Like there's so many countries that have been hit really severely badly, like India, places in India. I believe China. Lots and lots of places are getting hit really bad all around the same time. Mm. I know. Well, are you part of Anonymous, the proper Anonymous? Yeah, exactly. And at the moment, they would bang people up in prison very quickly. Every People are preoccupied, so that a lot of the dodgy police, etc., can get away with what they want to get away with. I've heard of bills being passed where not just the police but other people are allowed to take your weapons off you now in America. And that's all part of it too, so you can't defend yourselves. Yeah, well, Danny, like that's what needs to happen. Everyone needs to get together at the same time, and do you know what I mean? Like we can people really can make a difference. We're just made to think we can't, but we actually can if we all stick together. Yeah, divide exactly. They divide people down and herd them into corners, and that's how they control the masses. I've known about that for quite a while, Paul. Unfortunately, and in the UK, our equivalent to Walmart is Asda. Just so that everyone in the UK is aware of that. Asda and Walmart are the same when and it comes to England, like martial law, etc. We will notice lots of Asda's closing down beforehand and lots of work going on. Yes, they are, Danny. They certainly are. Well, Amy, I'd be very aware of that. FEMA camps, exactly. I'd be very aware of that and stay away. Make sure you're prepared, right? Just make sure you're prepared to be able to look after yourselves and not have to rely on the government to so called help you, because their help is bringing you into Walmart, which is a FEMA camp. You will be probably chipped there with them FDI chip thingies or whatever they are. Everyone's going to be having to have them done. Bailey, could you go and get me your charger? It's going to die. after you got the charger. Mhm. That's it, right? Thanks. They like us to be fighting each other, because if we're fighting each other, then we're not standing together, are we? We're not standing. Why is this not plugging in? Wait a minute. If we are not if we're fighting each other, that's exactly what they want, because then we're not concentrating on what's really happening. If we all stopped fighting each other, um, then we would be able to fight for the right reason and get our world and our planet back. Let me try to stand up a minute. Oh, I shouldn't have sat like that. That's what I mean, V. I think we've all been brought together for a reason. Yeah, I know. There's a few fake anonymouses now, isn't there? Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing, Amy. Danny, you have a very good point about the missing children. But see, this is the thing. Like, children go missing. Children are all on order. Do you know that? Um, yeah, expect us. We are the resistance. Yeah, Jezza, that's very true. I have about 20 to 30 sources, good, strong sources. I'm absolutely freezing. Um, and what I do is I listen to 20 to 25 different views on one subject, like on a day. I see what the main media that's on the TV, etc., is trying to tell us. I'm absolutely so cold right now, much colder than I was a minute ago. Um, there are many so-called truthers that are not truthers, they're decoys. They're put there just to give us a bit of information and then sort of blind us and send us on the wrong path. I'm very aware of that. Um, but yeah, um, oh god, it's really cold. We're having it. Oh, I love salad, Amy. I've I've been hearing about that, yeah, for quite a while as well. Um, Yeah, I've heard it. I have heard that for a while. I don't know. I hear a lot of stuff. I learn a lot of stuff. I know a lot of stuff's not true, but a lot of it is. So, I mean, Hillary Clinton. I mean, I truly believe that Trump is not going to be president and Obama will take over. And I know lots of American people might laugh at me right now, and that's cool. I don't care. But time will tell. Do you know? Time will show you that. Yeah, exactly, Jedi. Um, but they did say that that was meant to happen last year as well. I was already like mentally in my head. I was like, wow, mm, that's very true, Toby, as well. It is. It's true. Like we all decide what we think is the truth, but we might not be right. mm. They were saying it about it was meant to planet, the world is going to end last year, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I was like, even thinking like if I got knowledge that that was coming, I've got certain things that will keep us going for a while, and Um, yeah, and I was like, the sewers. All I could think of is going down the sewers and going as deep down as I could, because I haven't got money haven't had money for the past few years to be making some massive underground bunker like all these rich people are doing. I mean, lots of rich people apparently are selling up their property, selling up everything, and getting these massive underground bunkers. I am frozen. Elsa. My little girl loves that song and she loves the movie and she sings it so beautifully too. Oh, turn that down a bit, please. Wow, I'm really, really cold. Hillary is an evil, 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 not even a human. She is so evil. Very much involved with Pizzagate type thing. Yeah, that does it does fit in nicely with it all right now. So I said to my husband, if like, I mean, he's a proper skeptic, like thinks I'm mental. But I said to him, like, because they say you're going to get 2 or 3 days notice, and I'm like thinking, right, where's our biggest mountain in the UK, and like, how quickly can we get there, and like, do you know what I mean, like that type of thought for flooding, etc. But then it could easily be other things. I mean, you've got people able to push the red button and nuke other countries really easily. Um, it's all kicking off. Do you know what I mean? All over the place at the moment. I just lost my chat. Hmm. It's okay, you're back. I can feel a spot coming there. No, I said no. Tomorrow, you're not painting your nails now. Right. Do you know what? Let's play this really quickly because I've just seen the time.
Is this water?
Yeah, yeah. Going to Bailey. We've got 10 minutes. I'm playing this and then we're going straight to bed because I've just seen the time. Exactly that, Danny. It's disgusting, isn't it? Just gonna do a 15-minute session before I go live. Welcome back with your salad, Amy. I love salad, by the way. Spice it up, put some cut up apple, cut up orange, cut up grapes. Just you can do lovely things with salad. Forgot you were here, Jessie. Sorry, I've been waffling on you, but you must be thinking, oh, okay then. Well, yeah. um, we will get a 3 day head up, Danny, before. And Ebon Obama, you don't, you for real, you don't know why he's so unpopular. Yeah. What, tired of salads? Yeah. I'm vegan, so like I don't know. I still love salad. I could eat salad every day and really be happy. I've always loved salad. Well, Ewan, he lied about so much before he left. When he even knew he was going leaving from running America, he done loads of things to drop Trump in it. Proper loads of stuff like he also rigged up loads of spy stuff in all different places around the White House to spy and listen to what Trump was saying. Because what he's going to do is he's using all this information. He's kept himself quite reasonably quiet, like up until, well, not up until now, up until very soon when he becomes president again. And he is extremely involved with, if you know what Pizzagate is, he's very much involved with that sort of disgusting stuff. He is not a decent human being. You should do some research on him and you'll find out why he's so unpopular now. He's not a good person, one at all. He's a very bad person um, for a lot of reasons. And he lied about so many things to everybody. He still lies every day that he breathes. He should actually also, him and Hillary, both of them should be in prison. I don't see why they're walking it and getting, out. I don't. Jedi, that is so true. It does not matter who's in power. They are all being put. The same strings are being pulled. It don't matter what face it is. It doesn't matter what puppet it is. Um, you know what puppet it is on this day. Right, they are all little puppets. They've got strings attached to them, and they are told what to say, what to do, what to wear, it's so corrupt everywhere. The UK is just, not the UK population, the government, the 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 royal royal family. Just so many of them are like, it's just really really messed up. It's just so messed up. Trump isn't as honest as you think, though. He's not. Unfortunately, he's not. I thought he was at the beginning, but I don't think he actually stood a chance. I think he went in quite naively, um, and he's got the right things in his heart for America. He says the right things mainly, but um, they, you know, over time, certain people have got to him, and now he's not. He's just a puppet, the same.
This is new.
Darling, I need to play this quickly. It's nearly midnight. We need to go to bed. Well, if you like it, I love pickled
Can we have a
onions.
little snuggle?
darling,
Yeah.
quickly, come on. Yeah, I totally agree, B. Yes. Oh, I hope I haven't just blocked anyone. I didn't mean to, but did. Um, uh, I agree with all. I agree with all of you. I do. I agree with what you're all saying.
Uh-huh.
I think that is. I do believe that we were all brought together. Uh, I do believe that we were all brought together for a reason, and that reason shows more and more every live stream to me. It really does.
It's like a mirror.
A little bit.
Yeah. Like, just please in here. Stop, please.
No, Jaden, you're not bleeding. It's something from food. Right, I need to play this and write down. Right, listen. It is near enough midnight, so I'm going to play this last session really quickly. Then I'm going to say goodbye. And can you stop it? Then I'm going to do a another session tomorrow. Okay. Um. Yeah. Yes, he has. I've got to give him that. He knew. I think he knew that his time was.
I'm a donkey.
Jaden, please. I'm trying to do this, mate. Um. I think Trump knew that he only would only have a certain amount of time, and he has used that time brilliantly. He's gone in there. He's got rid of a lot of Obama's big mistakes. He's counteracted them. He's done a lot. He has done a lot, and I think well done him for getting it all in as quick as he possibly
Good job,
could,
Donald Trump.
because he knew that his time was not, he didn't have very long, and he knew that, and he went in there, um not worried about that really. More, he went in there and changed big things, so I give him that.
Yeah, good job.
But like, the thing is,
Thank this video.
uh, um the thing is, very soon, unfortunately, Obama will be back, and Hildebeest will be back next to his side to grace people together.
If you hate this one, this video, sadly.
Right, can you get up a minute, lovey? Right, I'm going to play this now, okay? Because the time's ticked on, as it always does when I'm talking to you all. Right, everyone ready? So give me a yeah. Just let me know you're all ready with your ears. I'm ready with my pen and paper. Yeah, and it was also a lot of the people that kicked off were paid. Well done, Stormy. We've been here for a while, goodness me. Thank you, Jedi. Everyone go and check out each other's channels as well, and show the love, please. Show love and support. Thank you, E1. I Twitter messaged you, E1, but you're not on there very often, are you? I've been on here like 9, 10, 3 hours. It's because I've missed you all. Well done, Amy. Sharing the love and support. That is what I love. I do. Love, support, compassion, kindness. That's it. Well, I messaged you on there anyway, Ewan. It doesn't matter if you don't um, look at it. I was just checking how you were. Yeah, welcome back, Stormy. I've been on here for 3 hours. You've gone and run all your errands and everything, and I'm still on here. I've still got to play this one too. Got like 20 minutes or so. Jesse, you've got to make Amy some chicken. Okay? Not me. I don't eat meat. Jesse, everyone is after your chicken now. Hey, Christopher. Welcome. Haven't seen your name before. How are you? Yeah. Go around that Amy and get some nice chicken. Okay, Paul, thank you. Thanks for doing these updates. Honestly, it's really, really good. Um, okay, thank you. Welcome here, Christopher. Yeah, Miss Reaction's channel is good. Love it. No, I don't think it'd be warm either when it gets to you either. Right. Thank you, E1. Right. It would be so cool if we could all just meet up. That's what I'd like. I'd like it if we could all meet up. Yeah, what the paranormal. Um, they do some very good investigations, really good investigations, and her and her mum are really, really lovely. So you will be happy you're subbed. Okay, are you gonna? Can you let me know when you're ready for me to press play? Love you too, Danny. If you're coming to England to cook me, then can you think of something really nice that's vegetarian, please? I feel left out. Okay, thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Jedi. That'd be cool, Stormy. Yeah, for sure you would. It's getting very cold here now. It's not nice. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Amy. Right. E1, are you ready? V, are you ready? Paul, are you ready? Stormy, are you ready? Thank you, Jessie. Just want to make sure the other three are with us. Thank you, Paul. Okay. Well, I don't know. Um, if you come to the UK, I will show you around, Stormy. I'd love to. Thank you, B. Thank you, E1. And Stormy, I'd definitely show you around. If you lot could come over, that would be amazing. I'd love that. Yes, somebody drug Amy, please. She hates flying. Drug her so she feels wicked though, so it's a real good feeling. Like happy, happy, happy. And then she'll be here and then I'll make her happy again. Right. Who's good at drugging people? I've got two girls I need drugged. Actually. Is Lainey alright on planes or not, Amy? Because if not, that's three. I need three people drugged and brought here. Okay? Who's going to do that for me? Oh, that'd be cool. Dad could fly. Dad could fly people. That'd be cool. Right, listen. I'm going to play this because I could talk to you all for hours and hours and hours. You know I can. Right, but the problem is I need to get my kids to bed. Um, Spirits here. Would you like to come and say hello into this black device before I put the spirit box on? Is Tommy still here or did he go? This is the wrong one. Hold on. Good evening, Spirit. I'm sorry I haven't spoken to you for a few days. Right, no, that's the wrong one. Okay, Stormy, wicked. Let me just find the right. I'm just going to do a 15-minute session before I go live. 15 minutes. Okay. Is there any spirits here? Would you like to come and say hello into this black device before I put the spirit box on? Like 15 minutes, alright, little 15. Tell them to be quiet, please. I'm going to put the spirit box on now. Okay, B. Let me just turn it down a minute, it's going to be loud. Yeah, it would be. It'd be great. It would be great fun.
Really clever.
I found it better. Can you please tell me about Matthew? How did he die? And who is he to me, please?